Welcome to our online classes. I am Ravi Kumar KR, lecturer in computer science, gsipucmysuru College, Mysuru. Students, let us start our session with a new chapter, that is chapter 10, control statements. Okay. Now, students, you know what is a program. So, what is a program? It is nothing but a set of sequence instruction. Each and every program, it consists of different types of statement. So, under that we have control statement is one among them. A control statement, this control statements or the statements, it used to alter the sequence of flow of instruction. In general, so the computer programs, in a computer program, the statements are executed one by one in an order. So here, suppose a programmer, he would like to change the sequence of instructions in the program, then we can make use of these control statements. So control statements are the one are used to alter the sequence of flow of instructions in a program. A program statement, a single statement, like input statement, output statement, or assignment statement are called as simple statements, And here, what is a simple statement? It is a single statement. A single statement, it can be input statement, output statement, or assignment statement. All these are termed as simple statement. And another type of statement is a compound statement. So what is a compound statement? A compound statement is nothing but it is a group of statements. Separated by semicolon, and within a pair of curly braces. So these are called as a compound statement. What is a compound statement? It is a group of statements and which are separated by a semicolon, and it should be placed within or inside a pair of curly brackets or curly braces. So this is called as a compound statement, and any statements between these two braces are called as a block of statement. So what is a block of statement? It is many statements within a pair of this curly braces are called as a block of statements. So students, now this control statement are the one used to alter the sequence of instructions in a program, and here we will come across simple statement. A single statement, it may be a input, output, or assignment statement are called as simple statement. And compound statement, it is nothing but a group of statements which are separated by a semicolon and placed within a pair of brackets are called as compound statement. Number of statements within a pair of brackets are called as a block of statements. C++ supports two types of control statements. And they are, one is selection statements, and second one is iteration statements. And here C++ language, it supports two types of control statements. They are selection statements and iteration statements. Students, I would like you to remember whatever we had discussed in previous session or previous chapter, that is chapter 5, problem solving methodology. So there we have discussed with many examples about these type of statements, but there we have studied under the heading programming construct. They are selection construct and iteration construct. We are studying under the C++ programming concept. So here, now this is selection statements and iteration statement. And you know that the selection statements are if else, if, and switch case or switch choice. And iteration statements, you know that the looping structure, while, do while, and for. So these we are going to study, discuss with respect to programming concept here. Selection statements, which allow programmer to select set of statements to be executed based on certain condition. So that is called as selection statement. Selection statements are the one which allow programmer to select set of statements to be executed based on certain condition. Under that we have selection statement, if statement, if else statement, if else if statement, and switch case or switch choice statements. So now let us discuss these statements one by one. If statement. This if statement is called as one-way branching statement. The syntax of this, syntax of if statement, if condition, and here statement 1 semicolon, or another syntax, if condition, open the bracket, here we have statement 1 semicolon, statement 2 semicolon, dot, statement n semicolon, closing this. See, this is another syntax of if statement. Now let us see the flow chart of if statement. This is condition. One is true, one is false. And here statement 1, it is statement 1. Next statement, and if condition fails, it goes to next statement. Condition, true, false, statement 1, statement 2, dot dot, statement n statement, and from here it goes to next statements. If condition fails, directly it goes to next statement. See, this is another flow chart to represent a group of statements or a block of statements. If statement, selection statement, and this is called as one-way branching, and here the syntax if condition statement 1. This is syntax if there is only one statement to be executed based on this condition, so it is one syntax. Similarly, we have one more syntax if condition, open the bracket, and we are closing the bracket here. In between we have n number of statements or more than one statement. So in this example, if the condition is true, it executes the statements immediately following this if condition. And this is the flow chart. If again this rhombus, two possible answers or two directions. One is for false, one is true. If it is true, it executes statement 1, then it goes to next statement. See, this is flow chart with respect to first syntax, and this is another flow chart. This is with respect to this another syntax of if statement. If statement 8 is going to execute the statement 1 in the syntax. It executes the statement 1 if the condition is true. If condition it is true, it executes the statement 1 in the syntax. Suppose if condition fails, it goes to next line or next statement. It executes next statement if condition is false. So if statement is called as one-way branching. So here in this syntax, if condition it is true, it executes the statement 1. So if suppose if the condition fails, it will not execute statement 1 as we shown in the flow chart. If condition fails, it goes to next statement. Similarly, in the syntax, if condition is true, it executes the statements within this pair of brackets. Suppose if condition fails, it goes to next statement as we have shown in this flow chart. If condition is true, it executes the statements, all the statements within this block. Similarly, once the condition fails, it goes to next statement immediately after the block of statement. Now let us write a program to show the execution of selection statement or if statement. This is a program, C++ program to print the largest of two numbers. largest of two numbers. Now the program starts with header file #include iostream.h header file and another header file #include conio.h. Next the program starts with void main and function, and inside this we have to write the programming statements. The first statement you can write as clear screen semicolon. Declaration of variables. Here declare variables int data type a, b and large semicolon. Here int is a data type, a and b are two variables, and even large is also one more variable. Now we have to enter values for a and b. Now write here cout enter two numbers. Close this and with endl, that is manipulator. Next here we have to input statement cin. We have to read the values of two variables. Here a is one variable, one more variable is b. The logic here is, now let us assume that let variable large be equals to a. This is one of the logic. Out of two numbers, we'll assume that a be the largest of two numbers. So next we have to compare another number if b is greater than large. This is the condition. If condition b is greater than large, then obviously we have to say large equals to b. This is simple logic here. There are two numbers given here. We'll assume that first number, let a be the largest number, and comparing another number b with large or with another number a. Here if b greater than large. So if condition it is true, it executes the statement, so large equals to b. After this, next we have to print the result. So then we can write here cout the largest number, close the quote with this, and variable is large. We have to print the variable as large. Then we have to close the program with getch function and close this bracket. So student, this is a simple program to print largest of given two numbers. As usual, program starts with header files, then void main. Here clear screen. This is clear screen is a function used to clear output screen. Next we have the declaration of variables. Here I am using three variables a, b and large. Next cout enter two numbers is going to display this message enter two numbers. Then with the help of cin statement we are accepting two values of a and b here. Next this is a logic here. So here let us assume that let first number a be the large at the beginning. So I am comparing second number if b greater than large. So if the condition is true, it executes the statement and comes out of this is going to next line. So accordingly it is going to print the largest number is large. So after the execution of this statement, some value will be stored in the variable large. It is going to print the same value here. Then we are closing with getch and bracket. So what will be the output of the program? Here the first one is we are getting a message enter two number. So this will display here enter two numbers. Then immediately after this we supposed to enter two numbers. So then we can write here 10 space 20 and have to press enter key. Once you press enter key, it displays a message look in the output statement, we have the largest number equals. So it prints the message largest number equals, and at the end of this some value will be stored here. So it's going to print the largest number 20. So this would be the output of the program, and here we have used the control statement if, as per the syntax, if condition statement 1. So in this example there is only one statement to be executed. If there are more than one statement to be executed, we have to make use of two brackets here, or we have to write the statements within a block. Now let us see one more example. Next program to print the largest second largest and smallest number of given three numbers. Now the program starts with header file hash include iostream.h, another header file hash include conio.h, conio.h. Program starts with void main, open this bracket, clear screen, function. Next step is to declare variables. Data type is int a, b, c. Largest is one variable. Yes, second largest is another variable, that is smallest. So first step is to declare variables. Three variables a, b, c, to enter three numbers and to find the largest number. Second largest is to print the second largest, and this is to print the smallest number. So these are the variables. Next step is we have to enter values. So here cout, here enter three numbers, close this and endl semicolon. So this is endl is a manipulator. So here next we have to read three numbers, C in three numbers, let it be A, B and C. These are the three numbers to be read. Let us assume that the first number A be the largest. We will also assume that smallest is equals A. Now we have to compare. If we want to find out largest of three, we have to compare this A or large with other two numbers B and C. Now we will make use of if condition. If B is greater than large, if B is greater than large equals to B. So this here, with the help of this condition, we have tested or we have checked only one variable or one number B. Now similarly we have to check another number. If C is greater than large, if condition is true, it's supposed to print large equals to C. So first step is we have assumed first number B the largest. Next we are comparing other two numbers B and C with the variable large. So similarly we have to find out the smallest of three. So after this, now we'll compare if B is less than, if B is less than smallest, then smallest equals to B. Similarly, if C is less than smallest, and here smallest equals to C. So this is the logic we are using in this program. So after this, we had to find out the second largest number. Second largest equals here A plus B plus C minus largest minus smallest. This is the logic, and here semicolon. So with the help of this formula, we can find out the second largest element or the number, the A plus B plus C minus largest minus smallest number. So next step is to print all the result. Next is we have to print the result. See out the largest number equals, and here the variable is largest, and here endl, and next one is C out second largest equals second largest equals second large endl. Next one is to print smallest number equals, the variable is smallest semicolon, then close the program with getch function and main program or the main bracket. So here this is the program statement to print the greatest, smallest and second largest of three given numbers, and the output would be enter three numbers. Here we are supposed to enter three numbers. We can write 5 space 3 6. Sorry, 5 space 3 space 6. Press enter. What we have mentioned in the output statement, the largest number equals, the second largest number equals, and smallest number equals. So it prints the largest number equals 6, second largest equals 5, and smallest number equals 3. So here students, this would be the output of the program. Here we are supposed to enter three numbers 5, 3, 6. There will be a space in between. You are supposed to press enter key, then it displays the result, and here we have used the selection construct if. Now we move on to one more selection statement, that is if else statement. That is if else statement. If else statement, and here this is called as two-way branching statement. It is called as two-way branching statement, and again this if else statement is going to execute the statement based on the logical condition. If condition is true, it executes one set of statements. 1 or a block of statements, and if condition is false, it execute another set of statement, or statements or blocks of statement. So if else statement is another selection statement and it is called as two-way branching, and here if it works based on, or it executes statements based on logical condition. If the condition is true, it executes one set of statements or one block of statements. If condition fails or false, it executes another set of statements or another block of statements. Now let us see the syntax of this. The syntax of this if else construct, here if condition, here we can have statement or statements close, then else. It is else, open the bracket, here statement or statements close this bracket. So this is the syntax of if else statement. Here if is a logical condition. So any logical condition, it has two possible answers, either true or false. So if it is true, it executes this set of statements or a block of statements. Suppose if condition is false or condition fails, it executes these block of statements. And here, as we have seen in the syntax of if statement, if there is only one statement to be executed, then we need not to make use of these brackets. So here also same, if there is only one statement to be executed, so need not to make use of this bracket here. So directly you can write statement. Suppose if there are more than one statements to be executed based on this condition, so we have to make use of this bracket. So all the statements should be within this block of statements or within this block. So this is syntax. Now let us see the flowchart. Of if else condition. So this is condition, and again it has two possible answers. One is true and one is false. If it is true, it executes one set of statement or statements, and if it is false, it executes another set of statement or statement. So then it goes to next statement. This is next statement or statement. So this is the flow chart. Here this is a condition, logical condition, two possible answers, either true or false. If it is true, it executes one set of statements and goes to next statement. Suppose if condition fails or false, it executes another set of statements, and after executing this statement, it goes to next statement. So this is if else statement. It is called as two-way branching. This is one branching and this is another branching. That is why it is called as two-way branching. Now let us see some programs based on if else statement. Students, let me continue the program or examples based on if else statement in my next session. Thank you very much.